Already, cat? That was quick. What are you doing, kid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, you're waiting on me. Eating Girl Scout cookies? What kind? Hopefully the Samoas. They're the good ones. Thin mints. They're only good when they're in the freezer and they're nice and cold. That's when I like them. So what'd you wind up doing all day today since you didn't have school? Anything fun or exciting? The dentist on your day off? That doesn't sound fun at all. That kind of sounds terrible. What'd you do after the dentist? Anything? Yeah, how's Grand doing? Just go bowling? I like bowling. What's up, Jess? Cat, you need to get some stickers made so I can have one of your stickers here. So when I finish my office and I got my sticker wall and the fan art wall, I can put them up there. I got your drawings I can stick up there. The hot water heater blew. How bad did the water get all over? It's out in the garage still, where you gave it to me. I put it on top of my toolbox with the magnet, so it's hanging in the garage. But once the office is done, and I get my big chalkboard area where I'm going to put everything, it'll go up there, don't worry. She had water all over the place, huh? Did somebody go clean it up for her? Okay. Well, at least you got it cleaned up. Alright, so we're going to try and pair these Panthobetes macaulas again. You can't see it because right where she's at is that glare. So it's right next to the right of the bottom spender sticker is where she's at. She's been stalking him. Ooh, tarantula shade. Got one of your stickers right here. If anybody's got stickers for their YouTube channel and they want to send them to me, so I can put them on my wall in the office once the tarantula room's all done, let me know. But anyway, we're going to try and pair these Panthobetes macaulas again. And like I said, she's been stalking him in his shark tank. These are just a couple stickers. James from Small Town Exotics just sent me a couple more of his. We got Tarantula Shani. Hazel sent me some Spender. Spender's an awesome group on Facebook where if you got males or if you're looking for a mature male so you can breed your tarantulas, go on there, get that. I got some Zilla ones that they gave me. But anyway, they're stickers. Like I said, if anybody wants to send me stickers so I can put them up. So once we do start doing recordings in there, they're all on the wall, let me know. But we're going to open this up. Try to do it slowly because she likes to bolt when there's... Maybe you can get a view on her, see where she's actually at. So she stalks that cup when he's in there. These water bowls suck. I don't know what kind of water bowls do you guys use, but these ones suck. All these type with the rock formation looking ones, the all natural ones that everybody wants to go with because they look cool, they suck. Don't ever use them. Fill these up with water every day. I don't know if it's absorbing into the bowl itself, into the material or whatnot, but these ones suck. Every day I gotta refill the water. It's gone. But the solo cups and everything, don't ever have any problem with them. So I don't know if it's just because they're porous or what it is, but I'm going to be switching them all out. Alright, so let's get this male out of here. Put him right here. Right there. And let's see what happens with them. Hopefully they'll do something because he keeps making sperm webs and everything, and the last couple times I've tried pairing them, he gets close. She bolted out of the enclosure one time, he bolted out of the enclosure another time, and it's just not been successful. He paired with the other female, so hopefully get a sack from that. My Faunopelma calcodes, I came home yesterday, and she was laying a mat to start her egg sac. I made the mistake of opening up the lid to try to take a picture. Well, not try to, I took the picture, but it kind of disturbed her. She had her little butt fingers moving, making the web and everything, until I opened it up. And then once I opened it up, she like froze, so she's been just sitting there. So she hasn't moved since then. So I covered her up with a black shirt, hoping that with the dark, she'll continue to do what she was doing. Feel bad for interrupting her and messing that up. So we'll check on her in a couple days and see what happens with that. Hopefully she'll drop a sack. And my buddy Austin I was talking to, he said he's getting on average like 650 plus eggs out of the Faunopelma calcodes. So we'll see what happens with that. But hopefully these Macala will pair because purple is my favorite color. And I like purple tarantulas. And I need this guy to make me some babies. I got 2 adult females, and I raised this guy from a small sling. This species, the females, as you can see, they just turn like a black color. They got a cool looking carapace, but the males, they turn this bright purple color. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. But whenever he decides to come out of the cup, I can actually take this one out. He's not too bad. He just likes to kick some hairs. I was trying not to disturb her. So he just likes to kick. He's actually a pretty big boy. I don't have a catch cup. Good thing I got like a million deli cups. Hopefully she doesn't decide to bolt when he touches her again like she did last time. On which channel, Juliana? There he goes. He's vibrating and doing his little tapping already. So let's see what she does. You got like 4 different channels, don't you, Jules? Which the NCI, which matured, the female or the male? See, she's like moving away. She's gonna be a pain in the ass. Either she's gonna run or she's gonna attack him. The male matured. As soon as you see him start making a sperm web, you can pair him. It'll just be like a little mat. Sometimes you don't see it, but if you wait like 2-3 weeks, you should start noticing like a sperm web. There he goes. And she wants to run. You have to do a better dance than that. Jules, tell Kat to remind me when I'm done with the live, and I'll go sub to your channel. Tell Kat to send me the link, or you send me the link. See, he's tapping away. Doing his little vibration dance. Do you have a female NCI gold too? I just have a feeling as soon as he touches her, she's going to try to bolt out the side. Not try to. She's going to succeed, because that's what she does. Yep. Saw that coming. No, mama. Nope. And she's climbing my tripod. That's not how this is supposed to work. You big girl, you know that? Now she's up on top of the camera. That's not how this is supposed to work. What's up, Easy Pythons? Yep, she is just hanging out on top of the camera, looking down at him, and he's still down here drumming. Alright, so I had to stop and take a picture of her on top of the camera since she'd done climbed the tripod and got all the way up there. Here, might as well take a picture of it. Alright, let me get a cup. Oh, a lid. Come on. Come on, you need to go back down there. You need to go back down there. Come on. Stop being so jumpy. Come on. Come on. Go. Good. Good girl. Back where you belong. Yeah, she was definitely checking them out from a distance. See, now this is the part that worries me. Now she is way too close like that. Come on. You gotta let her come down. You're never gonna get it all the way up there. Maybe. I mean, this is some new stuff. I'm just trying really hard. He's definitely trying to prove me wrong. She's got her fangs all over the claws. Oh, nope, she's falling. Oh. Come on, let her up. You gotta back off. Alright, now they're out of the... See what happens. Just let them go. He's definitely got it in there, that's for sure. This is about the strangest pairing I've ever done, to say the least. Yeah, this is them breeding, cat. And now he's done. So yeah, we went from her running to a good pairing. He may not be done. See, this is the nerve-wracking part. Well, it can be nerve-wracking because last time I let this happen with the avicularia, when I paired them. Some species, they'll, yeah, he's done. Alright, sweet. Where the hell did he go? He took off. He's down on the chair. Alright, so get her back in here. Alright, she's back in her enclosure. You guys can keep an eye on her for a minute for me. But that's what the pairings look like. So now I gotta go catch him. He's running around here somewhere. Man, these pampos are fast. Run away, pampo! Run away, pampo! He really wants to be a pain in the ass. So, found him. He went into a shipping box. Where did I put his cup at? Oh, had it on the table. I was trying to get him. Come on. Come on. Get your foot in. Get your foot. Get your other foot in. Alright, so that's what a pairing can look like. It wasn't the wasn't how I would say they all go. That one was a little different. It's not too bad when it goes a little different in it every now and then, but definitely successful. He bent her over backwards, and yeah, went from up on the wall to the table. Definitely an eventful pairing. So hopefully, after a little while, we'll get a sack from her and the other one. So we'll close that up. And like I was saying earlier, if any of you guys have stickers for your channels and you want to send them to me, so when my tarantula room is completely done, that's where I'll be doing all the videos at. Once it's complete, I've been slacking between work and everything. I just haven't had time to get it finished. So it doesn't need too much, but once it gets there, I'm gonna have one part of my wall. It's gonna be framed out, and I want to do like fan art and stickers from other channels and stuff like that. So that way, when we're doing the videos, we can see them all. But got a couple stickers here from people sending them to me. Definitely need to get some more. What else do we got? Let me move the stickers. I still wish these green bottles would do something, because they ain't been doing anything. We can try to pull them out real quick. She's been all over his cup too. But let's flip this around. But today, she's not. For the last 2 days, she's been like right over here, tucked in this corner, trying to get to him. And see, here's a solo cup right here. I have to give them all water at the same time. This one is still filled. Them porous rock formation looking bowls suck. The water just sucks into the bowl itself, or I don't know exactly what happens, but they're garbage. Alright, so we're going to start him out up high over here. Let's see what he does. It's either he's tapping and she's not interested, just like that. I might have scared her that time. It's either he's tapping and she's not interested, or she's all over him while he's in the Shark Tank. One or the other. Every time I put them together, I've gotten nothing from either one of these. Well, the male, he tries, but she wants no parts of it. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, I figured they might try to do the copyright thing since I got music playing in the background, but oh well. Without music, without some type of sound in the background, it gets boring, it gets like, eh. So, yeah, I try to keep it down a little bit so that way they don't pick up on it too much, but it's crazy. Like, I want to know what kind of system they have that's able to scan everybody's videos and pick up on stuff like that. Think of the technology you need to do something like that. It's crazy. A glass tea? That would be awesome. My buddy got me a glass scorpion, and that thing was pretty cool. Well, Kat, you're gonna have to get a job this spring and summer, and start raking leaves and all that stuff, so you can start buying some stickers, get some merch.
Hey, Kat.
I don't know where you left off, Tarantula Time. I just start rambling off, and I lose track of myself. Yeah, you made him the whatchamacallit, right? The Metallica. I saw you posted that earlier.
I think Kat heard me. What just that so?
Yeah, that thing was badass, man.
Who's there?
How long did that take you to make that? Because that thing was sweet, dude. Go grab the glass scorpion real quick.
Where is it?
I think on top of the fireplace. A glass bearded dragon? Cat, I think that would take like way too long. That's crazy. Yeah, watch them glass blowers just making stuff like just simple stuff. Well, I don't know if it's simple. None of it looks simple. But I mean, it looks like it would be more simple than that tarantula. That tarantula looks crazy.
Now we have the glass scorpion.
What?
Glass scorpion?
So my buddy got me this glass scorpion. I can't even imagine how you would even begin to make this.
Yeah, they do look so much fun. I would love to make one.
Like the skill and time it would take to make this is nuts.
Nuts.
But I guess it's like everything, you know, if you love doing it, it's not really a job, you just enjoy doing it. How would transfer time? You need to do a video on you doing it. I think everybody would want to watch that. That would be so awesome to watch. You ever see those glass blowers on Facebook and YouTube and stuff that float around? They get tons of views. And if you're sitting here doing like actual sculpture type stuff, spiders, I think everybody would be amazed and want to watch that. Yeah, I can't imagine. What temperature's glass got to be even be able to do that?
1,000 degrees. Or even more. Right?
Who knows, right?
Who knows? I mean, like, you see the flaming hot when like, they take it out of thing.
I'm kicking. Just get out of the cup. There. See, she like takes off. 1,600 degrees. What do you got? Some type? What do you use for that? You use like kiln to get it up like that, or do you have to actually have something like with like a blowtorch inside it? Yeah, I understand the tight on time thing. Trust me, I don't get to do as many videos or anything as much as I'd like. So I've been trying to do these lives on Fridays. Plus, I like to get to interact with you guys. Makes it more fun than sitting here by myself talking to a camera. Ah, okay. I was watching somebody make a glass faucet. Was it yesterday or the day before? And the way they did that was pretty cool. Just the way they grabbed the different colored glasses and mixed it together. But the way you did that Polythera Metallica, just that abdomen, the way you got that white in there mixed with the blue and everything, that was pretty awesome. I'd really like to see how you do that. What got you into that, man? Is that something like a grandfather or something taught you, or is that something you just picked up on your own? You saw it and you liked it? Glass blowing is like an art. Well, not like it is an art. That's one way to get you started. Trying to pair these green bottles, man. I want these to get paired. I'm waiting on a couple males. Edward and Sarah are sending me a mature male Monocentropus balfouri and another aviculera. She's turning, doing something. And whatever else they send. I never know what's going to be in a box from them when they send stuff. They just send all kinds of stuff, which is awesome because I love surprises. Even when he sends a snake in a box to bite me. Yeah, that would definitely be awesome to show the kids the art side of the glass blowing man. What'd you get from them? I got a couple. Dude, I've gotten so much stuff from them. They're really awesome. Even my niece, Cool Critters with Cat, they got her a gecko. She said they found out how much she wanted a leopard gecko, and they wound up sending her one. So that was awesome. Maxie, I agree 100%. Surprises are the best. That's an awesome package. There you go. Yeah, I got some of the Samani. I got 7 of them. They're all fat as hell. I just fed them Wednesday. And a lot of people like to feed the slings little tiny fruit flies. They think they can't handle the bigger things. I usually feed them either, if I can't get pinheads, I'll try to get a little bit smaller than 1/4 inch, whatever I can get. But some of these were taking down the 1/4 inch. I wish I would have recorded it. I don't know how much people like feeding videos and all that stuff. I know some people like them, other people hate them, because so many people do them. But the slings, sometimes the slings are awesome to watch. I enjoy just sitting here, cup after cup. The only part I hate is catching the crickets. I got a Mr. Miyagi on with the tongs. They're probably doing something, Cat. Hundreds of Samani? Send some this way. Did you just have an egg sack? I love the Samani. Nine. Wow. That's a lot of Samani. Now, what do you do with all of them? Because 9 is a lot of egg sacs. I tried to pair my one female that I have, but apparently she didn't want to have it, and she ate the male. So now I need to find a mature male so I can pair my female again and see how that goes. I'm hoping I can find another mature male before I have to wait for these ones that Edward sent me to mature. Nice. Now, where do you sell them? Do you sell them online? Do you go to the expos? How do you do that? What's up, Mysterious Cave? What else? You have any other egg sacs or any other slings and stuff? Yeah, the weather right now is terrible. I gotta ship out the H. Polker piece and a couple other things. I don't know if any of you guys are on the tarantula community group on Facebook, but I think there's probably like an hour left I donated 3 Harpectier poker pieces to the Tarantula Keepers Coalition, and that's still up for auction right now. Trying to raise money for, right now it's all the Sri Lanka stuff. But if you're part of the Tarantula community, not the YouTube community, just the regular Tarantula community group on Facebook, and you want to go check out the auction for the things, there's actually 2 other auctions going on. Jared and Allie from Palp Friction donated a female Cereopagopus lividum, and Amy and Quentin donated a female Carabiner versicolor adult. So a couple cool auctions, and it all goes to a good cause. Amy's got something going on over with Sri Lanka for all the Poecilotheria species that have been banned, working with them. So all the money goes to a great cause. So I donated 3 of the H poker piece so they could auction them off. I think right now it's up to $175. And the cool thing about that is, with the auctions inside the Tarantula community, whenever they do the auctions, whatever you bid, if you win the highest bid, the shipping's paid, so you don't pay the shipping. So that's a pretty cool part of it. And it's a good way to donate money and raise money for a good cause, especially with the tarantulas. H poker piece was probably the easiest breedings I've ever done, Gecko. For me, anyway. I got a couple people that have had quite a hard time. My buddy Vlad, he's tried over and over and over, and every single time he tries to pair his female, she molts out. He's never gotten a good sack, and he's an excellent breeder. But I got really lucky with my H poker piece female. I got her as a young juvie from Palp Friction. They sent her to me. And then my buddy Oleg out in California, his poker piece matured, and he had no idea it was even mature yet. So he was like extremely old. He had him for a while, and we weren't sure if he was even going to be able to get the job done. But he came, I paired him twice, and then he died maybe a week or 2 later. And I wasn't sure, with him being that old, if we were going to get anything. But I kept checking. And the H poker piece, one of their telltale signs that they're getting ready to, produce their sack in the hammock, they'll start rearranging all the dirt. They'll start digging out everything, start preparing it, start prepping it, start getting everything ready. And I noticed that she started doing that, and I just kept looking every day, waiting for it to see what was going to happen. And it's probably maybe a week after she started bulldozing everything, she dropped the sack. And I wasn't sure if it was going to be a good one or not, because instead of having at the entrance of the burrow like they normally will, they'll create the hammock right at the entrance. She had it all the way under the substrate. And if you go back in my video pulling the H poker piece egg sac, you can see how much substrate I had to take out to get to it. She had it all the way at the bottom. But yeah, it was pretty easy. If you go back, I also did all the pairing videos. I recorded all of them, so you can actually go look and see how that went. But I didn't do anything special with her. I kept her in the tarantula room, which is about 80 degrees. The humidity probably somewhere, probably between 50 and 60% with the humidifier in there. And just never sprayed the enclosure or anything. I would just overfill the water bowl a little bit, keep it a little humid in there, and that's about it. Yeah, the weather wasn't too bad here today. I actually had to go in and turn the heater down in the tarantula room because since the weather warmed up, I went in, it was like 87 degrees. I like to usually keep it around 80. So with the warmer weather, it boosted the temps in there. I'm telling you, these green bottles do like the mannequin challenge. It's crazy. They just sit there, and that's it. This is the one species that I'm not even excited to pair because they take forever. The one female that did pair, the other big girl, They went back and forth tapping for 7+ hours, and I just sat here and had to watch. And it was crazy. Just they take forever. So hopefully we'll get an egg sack from her soon. Now, when you paired them, did you see him get a good insert? I'm actually going to try and feed the H poker piece slings in a little bit. I tried feeding them a couple days ago and they weren't interested. So I figure I'm trying to feed them again. After a female drops a sack, you got to wait for them to molt out again. It's not good to try to pair them again until they molt. I wish you could pair them right afterwards. Yeah, apparently it does something really bad to their insides and can cause them to die. Do you still have the mature male, or did it die? Yeah, tarantula time. I'm guessing it's sort of just like humans. You know, they're not supposed to get pregnant right after having a baby again. They're supposed to wait and let their insides heal and all that stuff. So I'm guessing it's the same with the tarantulas. If their insides aren't healed from after going through all that and everything they went through and being able to molt and repair everything, it can cause the same problems. Anytime. Yeah. See, I'm trying to find another penultimate male so that way when my girl molts, I can pair her again. Still need to find a Diamantinensis male. First egg sac I got from her, it was her first one, and she didn't make it properly. So I only got one survivor out of that. Now, are you in any of the Facebook tarantula groups to try to find males? Alright, he's finally making a move or doing something. Zoom in a little bit on them. Yeah, definitely check out Spinner. Spinner's good for that. If you have males, you're looking for males, you want to sell, you want to do breeding loans and all that stuff, Spinner's definitely good for that. It's the Tinder for the tarantulas. You paired anything else besides the H poker piece? And Maxie, the problem with this guy is he'll go and tap like that and make it seem like he's getting ready to go make his move, and then he'll sit there for another 10-15 minutes. And then he'll go do it again, and then he'll stop. And then he'll do it again in like another 15 minutes. It's just a pain. But he should be thankful he's even alive right now, because the big girl almost got him last week. Almost got him twice. Yep, he's doing a tarantula. Yeah, he moved a little bit. tell you, they could win the Mannequin Challenge Award of the Year. Yeah, gecko. That's a species that I really, really, really want to work with, but getting my hands on them right now is not been too successful. See, there he goes again for a little bit. But what sucks is once he starts getting actually close to her, she starts backing away. Kat, you need to get really good with a camera and editing so that way you can be my editor. Because I suck with technology. But the Diva Matha, they're definitely something I want. I'd love to get my hands on there. It is 8:32 p.m. here. What time is it there? Where are you at? At the same time, you must live on the East Coast too. No idea where that is. Oh, New Hampshire, okay. Yeah, you're not too far. We're in Jersey. It's always snowing up there, isn't it? See, it's like it gets closer and closer, little by little by little. Alright, just got updated. There's less than 30 minutes left of the H Poker Piece auction in the tarantula community. It is up to $175 from David from Erie Arachnids. He's got an awesome channel too, very informative. If you don't already, definitely check that out and subscribe to him. But that's it. That'll be good. It'll be $175 if nobody else bids it towards the Tarantula Keepers Coalition. So musky man. A little bit of Spidey porn. You got here late. We already paired the Pamphibedius Macalas. That was when this is all done, do yourself a favor and go back and watch that. He had her, like you see the corner of the binge. He had her up on the corner. She was up on top of the thing. He's down below, and he's doing his thing, and then it ended up on the table. It was a pretty interesting pairing. He had her bent backwards. Pretty entertaining. I don't know how laggy these lives are, but I know just from watching it live and watching this on my laptop where I have your comments pulled up, I know there's like at least a 5-10 second delay. So I don't know what you guys are experiencing on your end with the delays. So if you type a question and it takes me a little bit to answer it, that's probably why. Yeah, he moved a little bit. Doing his little flailing his legs in the air. There he goes again, a little bit. Yeah, it was definitely a good pairing. Definitely gotta check that out. They're the kind I like, the ones that are entertaining, the ones that don't take forever, the ones that don't sit there. These two. They just take forever. And just sit there like rocks. Last time I put the Barry White on for him, YouTube tried to shut the live down and hit me with copyright stuff, so no more Barry White. He's getting there closer and closer. But watch, once he gets like real close to her, within like an inch of her, she usually moves. And I have a feeling she's going to do the same exact thing because she's not showing any interest. She's not doing nothing. But when he's in the shark tank, because I've noticed I have much more success when I put the males in the shark tank inside the female's enclosure. And I'll leave them in there, and she's all over it. Like, she literally hangs on the side of the shark tank. But the second he's introduced into her where she can actually get to him, she's like, no, I'm just playing hard to get. You can't have it. Yeah, YouTube's a pain in the butt sometimes. Rose petals. Man. Maybe you can make me like a little glass bouquet, and then I could have him hold the glass bouquet and give it to her, and maybe that'll help. He tries to bring her a worm. We know how that's going to end up. Worm's going to be dead. He going to be dead. He's moving a little bit more. He's slowly getting up there. So what are you guys up to? Anything interesting? Once whatever happens with these two happens, I'm going to try and feed some of these slings. I got to feed the H-Boulder piece and save a couple other things. Eat. I need to rehouse the Brachypelma sabulosum. Yeah, that's about it. I'm going to try and feed all the Harpactia poulter piece slings. Spy on the spoods. There he goes, moving a little bit more. Yeah, if they did the Lady and the Tramp with a super worm, I'd be pretty impressed. Not even gonna lie. So Maxie, with the 9 sacks, are they still in the sack, or have you pulled them? I know you said they were in different stages. I'm just curious if you have roundabout how many Samani you have right now. Autocorrect. There it goes again, a little bit more. Tapping, 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 tapping. I like rusty spoons. I like to touch them. There goes a little bit more. He's getting a little ballsier. But as soon as he gets close, watch, she's going to take off. She's just in it for the tease. She just likes to watch him as he's in his shark tank when he can't get to her. And she's like, hey, she likes to push her butt up against the container like, hey, see all this? This could be yours if you were out here. And he's out there and she's like, no, just kidding. Whoa, 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 come on, Matt, don't say that. $250 slings left is still a lot. And how the hell you sell that many? Kudos to you. Just moving again. What's up, Phil? Now's the time to start to pay attention, because I'm gonna have to go catch her, because she's just gonna run. It's usually not the greatest sign. Usually when a chromatopelma pubescens is being receptive, she'll usually tap right away or show some type of interest. But just the way she's been on the Shark Tank and right outside him, I always try to just let him see what happens, even though I know it's most likely not going to happen. But the male's trying, so as long as she doesn't munch him, then I'm good. Oh yeah, the green bottles are definitely notorious man eaters. That's for sure. I should be playing some Britney Spears. Nope. You'll see Maxie as soon as he gets like a little bit closer to her, she'll bolt. Yeah, I gotta go catch her. Unless she bolts to the other side of the enclosure. But if you go back on my last video before this, you watch him. I think that video is like a half hour, but you can skip. The one happens almost in the beginning, and then probably like 2 minutes before the end. My big girl, she's like probably 3 times the size of this female. She got a hold of him, and I got the wooden dowel in between them, and he lived to try to mate another day. How much money do I get out of this? I need to get another mature male. Come on. I need a cut. These male chromatopelma pubescens aren't easy to come by. Everybody jumps on them. Hey Google, turn it up. It's a pretty good song. Fits this. I have a sling too. Waiting for it to grow. It just molted 2 weeks ago. This song fits perfect. Hey Google, turn it down. Well, the best part about doing this, he's moving on again. Let's see what happens, if she bolts or not. The best part about this is I want to do giveaways from every sack I have. So right now, when I hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a couple of the H poker piece slings that I got. And then I should have started doing this stuff before, but every sack I get, I'm going to take a couple out of there and do giveaways. I'm also trying to find a Lasiodora Parahybana and another Nandu Chromatus mature male. Just so that way I want to pair them, breed them, and have the slings just to do strictly giveaways. Every now and then random comment, you know, first person to comment, whatever, gets a sling. Stuff like that. Because the Nandu and the Parahybana, they can both produce upwards of 2,000. He's on the move again. Uh-oh. I didn't get ready. She moved. my moray is going to take forever to grow. It molted probably about a month ago, and it eats pretty good for an Afonapelma. So I'm actually surprised about that. Yeah, exactly. They'll pay for the shipping, and they'll get a free spider, which isn't a bad deal. And since you're gonna pay shipping, I'll print you out the label and use my uh, Reptiles to You account, so that way the shipping's as cheap as I can get it. It all depends on where you're at. That was a whole different thing, Kat. Beginner's Burrow uses, I think it was called Neighborhoods, and that's how he was able to do the live stream like that. But my Ship to You or Reptiles to You account overnight is like $46. Yeah, and they're all decent slings, like Green Bottle Blue and H Poker Piece, stuff like that. This is the part where it gets nerve-wracking. Yep. I looked away for 2 seconds. That's the second spider on the tripod tonight. She didn't run away that time, but she definitely tried to get him. He's clinging to the tripod. But he lives to fight another day. So again, we'll put him back in here, and then we'll try to do some feedings. Come on. I'm not going to put you back in there with her. Relax. Well, you're going back in there with her, but you'll be in your shark tank. Nothing to worry about. Alright, well, while she's right here, let's see if the mean Green Bottle Blue lady wants to eat something. This is what's that one site? The adult site for all the free stuff. Oh, what is it called? I'm drawing a blank. You can watch on the PS4? How the hell you do that? What, is there a YouTube app on that? See, I don't know much about it. I bought the PS4 last year because I thought Red Dead Redemption 2 was coming out last year. I didn't realize the date was 2018 that it was coming out. So I bought it a year early, and then I got stuck waiting. I bought a couple other games. So I played, like Resident Evil 7 was awesome. The Biohazard, that game was crazy. I really liked that one. What else did I get? I played all the Tomb Raiders. They were really good. But the only reason I played the Tomb Raiders was because I got into... now I can't even remember all the Uncharted's. I played the one Uncharted and got hooked, so I had to go back and play them all. No luck with the Nandu Chromatus yet. I got to get another male. Another person sent me, Monica sent me an old Like she had it for like, I think she said she had it for almost a year mature. And then she sent it to me, hoping that we could get something out of him. They paired. I got a video on that. That's back a while ago. But nothing ever came of that. He was just too old. So I need to find another mature male Nandu chromatus as well. What is ARC? Or is that an acronym? Does that stand for something? She is pretty, isn't she? So many people don't realize. Like I was talking to this guy, I was doing a job today. I was changing a bunch of lights in this warehouse. And the guy started talking about something. There was a spider in the closet. And he started freaking out. I was like, oh, just relax. It's like, I'll grab it. I'll put it outside. Don't worry about it. And he's like, oh, you're not afraid of spiders? And we got into the conversation of all this with the spiders and breeding the spiders and the YouTube and all that. And he's like, well, do you have some pictures? He's like, I'd like to see them. He's like, my wife's deadly afraid of spiders too. So I showed him the pictures. And he couldn't believe. He was like astonished that there were so many different colors and variations. He's like, I thought spiders are just brown and black. And he's like, I had no idea. But yeah, it's crazy how many different colors and variations there are. Instead of just the basic brown and black. Alright, so we're going to put the lid on this one. No, I wanted to see if she was going to eat. See, I got sidetracked. So let me see if she wants to take something since she wanted to eat him. See if she wants a cricket. Yep, she took that. Better the cricket than the tarantula. Well, you work in an office, don't you, Phil? Alright, then top off her water arm right here. I wish I had the males I needed so we could pair some of them. Alright, let's take a look at the big girl and see if she'll take a cricket. She's been wandering all over her enclosure. Wonder if she's hungry. Let's see if she wants something. Let me see if she wants a roach. Did she get it? Right under her foot. Yeah, she's a big girl. I don't know if you can tell like how big she is with the camera, but like that last female, she's literally like 3 times bigger than her. She's crazy big. What is division? my helper at work today was trying to explain to me how Dungeons and Dragons work. You play that, right, Beginner's Bro? Oh, okay. I didn't know you did. For some reason, I thought you did like technical stuff, like IT. No, this is a different green bottle. The last one, the female, one, he finally got up close, and instead of taking off like she normally does, she tried to jump on him. This is my other female. This is the one that I already paired with that male that you saw. So I'm just trying to feed her as much as I can. I offer her food every opportunity I get. I just like her webbing and all that stuff. So would that make you the, oh man, I can't remember what he called it. The guy in charge of the Dungeons and Dragons. I know he was explaining to me about a character sheet and all kinds of stuff. Nope, this is a different one. This is my big female. This is my big girl. Watch out for the big girl. She's got her roach. That's what it was, a dungeon master, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Them and the Delicatheli diamantinensis make amazing webs. Like with my diamantinensis, I can't, yeah, you can see the vent holes here. I took skewers and every couple put skewers in the holes so they stretch across the enclosure. And she actually went up and over the skewers and like attached her web to it, so it's like big web hammocks. So it was pretty cool. I gave her a superworm last week or a week before, and she apparently didn't eat it, and the superworm turned into a beetle and messed up all her webs. So now she's trying to rebuild them all. You gotta love the tarantula happy dance. I'm hoping this Cereopagopus lividum is gonna drop a sack soon too. She's been bulldozing a little bit too. Now she webbed up her entrance to her burrow. So hopefully she's going to drop a sack soon at some point and not molt, because if she molts it's going to suck, because she ate the male as well, because they were cohabbed, because they were taking forever. That's also, if you look at the video I did for that, that male went straight down into her burrow. He was nuts. There's nothing I can do to save him once he's down there. Then he came out, and then they were together for probably like 2 weeks. I left them together, and I come out and he wasn't there, and then I come out and he was there again. So he must have went down in her burrow again with her. And one day he was gone and didn't show up again at night like he normally did. And a couple days later, she came up and brought his remains and dumped him in a pile in the corner. She was like, "I'm done with you. You are garbage." I appreciate that, Maxie. I hope for many, many sacks as well, but we shall see. Got a lot of things paired right now. Well, not a ton, but a decent amount. Got the 2 female Pamphagedis macalas. Got the 2 female avicularia. Got the Cereopagopus lividum. I paired my Samani and the Nanduchromatus, but so far nothing has come of that. Got this Chromatopelma pubescens infirmis. She's paired. What else is paired? I think that's it right now. I need my Sturmy to molt so I can see what the sex of that is, because I want to pair the Sturmies. I'm waiting for my Ornatas to molt. They keep destroying the parts I need. I got 2 big Ornatas. They're probably like at least 6.5, 7 inches right now. So I'm hoping for a male and a female so I can pair them. I need a Grammostola porteri, mature male. I'm waiting on Brachypelma auratum to mature. He's penultimate right now. I need a mature male David's Penaloris. Edward and Sarah are sending me a mature male Monocentropus balfouri. I need my Formictopus Cancerides, looks female. She will never bring her molts out of her burrow. So I gotta wait for that. She's big enough now to where if she was mature, she'll be able to tell. So if she was a mature male. So I need to find a mature male for Formictopus Cancerides. I'm waiting for the Faunopelma Johnny Cashy to the males to mature because I've had no luck with those females. Every male I've gotten has died. I need another male, a Faunopelma Chalcodes. Trying to think what else I need. You can hear her crunching. I should have put the mic a little closer to her so you could hear all the crunch, crunch, crunch. I need to find a penultimate male for my Harpactira poker piece. I also need a mature male Vicularia morph type 6, if anybody knows where one of those are. Alright, so we're going to put her in. You gotta move a little bit so that way. Come on, no, go this way, babe. No. No. Come on. I just don't want the lid to close on you. There you go. There you go. There he is. Thanks, Beginners Bro. I'll talk to you later, man. Yeah, Sturmies are awesome. I would really like to get the Blondie and the Apophysis as well. What females do you have that you're looking for males for? Are you on Facebook? Man, this is really delayed. It's really delayed. Let's see if she wants to eat. Hoping she turns out to be another female. Little crickets suck. Are you part of Spender? Yeah, this is a birthday present from Pulp Friction. Jared and Allie sent her back in May. I love the Harpactier poker piece. They are definitely probably my favorite. Everyone's like, you have a Celedonia. How can you like them more? I just like them. They're beautiful. See, Tarantula time, that's why I always keep a good pair of headphones around, man. Emarinus is definitely another species that I want to get. I had a sling. It was a real small sling. I forget where it came from, but it wound up not making it. I don't know what happened with that, because I have slings all the time. I've never had any problems with slings. For some reason, that one burrowed, and they're burrowing species, and you know, a pet hole. You never see them, so I never thought anything. I just dropped the food in there, put some water in there, and wanted to go rehouse it one day because I figured it was bigger by now, and just wanted to see it. But no luck with that. Alright, let's put her, well, I hope it's a her, back over there. Let's try the little Chromatopelma kind of pubescens. This is the one that just molted last week before. I'm hoping that's not too fuzzy for you. Boom. Yeah, that's a little Harpactier poker piece that I'm hoping is gonna mature into a female. And I'm hoping I can grow these slings that I'm gonna keep from the sack I just had. Hopefully get a decent amount of females out of them as well. My goal is to have at least 10 breeding females to be ready of each species that I pair. That's the end goal anyway. So that way I get multiple sacks, like Maxie over here. Yeah, green bottles are always good for a happy dance. Her water's good. See, even these small slings, these tattoo, it's just water. These tattoo cups, they're plastic. They hold the water great. But the second I try and, use those naturalistic rock-looking water bowls, they suck. The water's always disappearing. Not good for nothing. Alright, so that's that one. What else can we feed? We can try this panfo, but she just ate the other day, so I'm not sure if she'll eat again. They're usually really good eaters, but we shall see. Nope. This might be the one that takes a little while to eat. My one Macala sling. This is the species that we paired in the beginning of the video. These are a couple babies. But I have two of the slings. And the one will eat right away, and the other one will wait a little bit. So let's see what happens. Leave that one in there for a little bit. I'll check back on her. Let's try the other one. Just waiting for it to move. Big booty Judy. Half-inch condiment cups. Where do you get the half-ounce ones? I use in all my bigger enclosures. I've been swapping out the stone dishes for the 2-ounce deli cups. Same ones I use to put slings in, and so far they've been working out pretty good. Make sure everybody here goes and subscribes to Cool Critters with Cat. She's on her way to 200 subscribers, so she's really excited about that. I think right now she's at 152, and she wants to get to 200. That's her goal for right now. So hopefully we can help her get there. Yeah, their butts are the cutest when they're smaller. I call them Christmas tree butts. They look like a little Christmas tree on the booty. See, it looks like a little Christmas tree. Yeah, this species is a vicious eater. They love to eat. Whatever. Chatty Catty. Part 2 of Chatty Catty? I don't know. Depends on how much sugar you had that day. Yeah, if you can figure out where you get the half ounce ones from, and just message me. You can either message me on here or find me on Facebook at Jeepers Creepers Tarantulas. Instagram is Jeepers _ Creepers _ Tarantulas. Any of those, or you can email me at jeeperscreeperstarantulas@gmail.com. I'd like to see if I can get the half ounce ones for the smaller tarantulas. Well, this one ain't doing much of anything either. So, let's see what else we got. I'm going to try and get this off without. Let's see if Larry wants to eat. We'll get Larry a roach. Cool critters with cat named this Acanthoscurria geniculata. Larry. See if Larry wants a roach. And Larry wants a roach. The one that was before this was a Pamphobedius macaulis sling. Oh, you're just going to eat and run, huh, Larry? My Black Widow, my first one, she's extremely fat. The second one's getting there. This is my Fauna Pelmasimani. Oh, well. Hey, you want a roach? You want a roach? Scram, spam. See, but Maxie, well, you just saw her out. See, I paired her probably a month ago, and she doesn't even seem to be gaining anything or nothing. This is my Grandma Stola poker piece. The Choco Golden Knee. No. No. I'm back in there. So let's get. See if he wants a cricket. Boom. Thanks everyone for subscribing to my niece. Awesome, I appreciate that. She's trying to pursue her love of animals and reptiles, and YouTube is a good outlet for that. She gets to interact, she gets to show everybody her stuff, and it's pretty awesome for her. I appreciate that, Maxie. I'll check for that when I'm done all this. She'd be a better Samani if she would be gravid. This is my Brachypelma bomi. I just filled his water bowl up with dirt. I need to refill my water thing. Give me a second while I refill this. This is really delayed. I've already went and got a new spider, put that on there, did this, went and got water, and it's still not showing on the screen the Brachypelma bomi. This delay is like crazy. Boom, boom. Alright, tarantula time. Let me know if you're going to make a video about that glass blowing with the tarantulas. I'd love to check that out, man. Take it easy. Have a good one. The Be Amelia will be awesome. Yeah, my Samani doesn't look too promising. So I need to find another mature male for that. And try again. Yeah, definitely shoot me a message. What else can we feed? These Arizona bark scorpions are always fun to feed. More stuff there. No one wants to talk to you, cat. Just kidding. Just kidding. Alright, so let me put these away. And then I want to try and break out these H poker piece slings and see if they'll eat anything. So let's get these. I'm only going to attempt a couple of these on camera just to see. Hold on. I'm going to put something behind that. It's just reflecting off of it. the only problem with these little souffle cups. Alright, let's see if it's gonna take one. If you still don't want to eat yet. Yeah, the Arizona bark scorpions are really cool. I like that they're communal. They have supposedly the highest potent venom in the country. Yeah, these slings are still showing no interest. I'm gonna have to wait another week to try to feed them. Yeah, they're not even. They got no interest. This species right here is Harpectia pulchripes. This is some of the slings that I produced. They're out of the incubator now. I separated them last week. They are now second instar and should be ready to eat, but they're still not showing interest in food. So I'm probably going to have to give them another week to build up an appetite. I was really hoping I'd be able to get them to eat. Wound up with 36 of them. That one that wasn't done molting, I put in the incubator and everything. And that one turned out fine. So wound up with 36 altogether. What do you got, Cricket? Sorry for messing up your home, Mr. Spider. Poker piece on the run. Get this cricket out of here. Come on, buddy. No, come on. There you go. Go back home. Yeah, so far I got no interest in eating it, which sucks because I'm going to try and get them to eat for you, but apparently that's not going to happen. I'll try again this upcoming week, see if anything changes with that. What else can we feed? Trying to think what else we'll eat. Yeah, this lag between me and you guys is ridiculously crazy. Like, I have my laptop pulled up right here, and I don't get it. I'm on the high-end internet. I have the dual band, and I'm on the higher one, and the modem's right next to me, or right below me, literally. And it's still extremely laggy. Like, by the time I do one thing here, by the time I can see it on my laptop, it's crazy. I've never been bitten in Mysterious Cave. Not by the spiders, anyway. Snakes, stung by a scorpion, bitten by lizards, stuff like that, but never tagged by a tarantula. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not, not mad about it. The escals and the Heteroscoldra maculata, they're definitely a little more on the defensive side. And the H-Macs are quick. What else do I have that will eat? Like, see, I just fed everybody on Wednesday. And most of the stuff won't eat again. Especially all the Aphanopelma. Or the Grammostolas, because they're a pain in the ass to eat in the first place. Let's try the Harpactira namaquensis. She's right down there. Let's see if we can get her cricket. This is a Harpacteria namaquensis sling. She's right down there. Waiting for this cricket to start kicking. Sometimes I feel like they get smart and they know better than to move. The scorpion sting, it wasn't, I didn't get stung by the Arizona bark scorpion, so it was just an Asian forest, so it wasn't too bad. Didn't really have almost any reactions, just a little bit of a red spot, sort of like a bee sting. But I don't ever like to compare anything to a bee sting, but in this instance, that's pretty much what it was equivalent to. Well, thank you, Maxie. I have somewhere around 150. And then if my Calcodes drops her sack, that number is going to significantly increase. But that's not including slings. No, I lied. That's not including my produced slings. No, it's definitely alive. It's just playing dead. I don't ever give pre-killed food. I know a lot of people think that the smaller slings, they need pre-killed. But I breed tarantulas, and from the second they're able to eat their first meal, I always give them live, and I've never had a single problem with it. So I don't know why people give things pre-killed. Even my Aphanopelma murray, that thing is microscopic. Still eats live food. It eats really small crickets, either the pinheads or whatever small I have there at the moment. So I don't know why. Like, I know there's a lot of people that'll pull like cricket legs off of it and drop it in with the slings, and apparently they have some success with it, but I've never had the need to ever do that. Anything I've ever had will take live prey. Alright, this one's not. Oh, there she is. She got it. She got it. Alright, so on to the next one. This is a smaller Harpacteria namaquensis. See, it's hard for me to see if you guys can properly see this. Oh, she got it already. You can see her back there. And she's got it. Alright, so that's another Harpacteria namaquensis. Let's go for the Ceratobris darlingi. Some people call him darling eye. Side by side. I've also raised these from small slings. They're still not big, but alright, well, that one got that one. Alright, so let's focus on this one. Where is it? Oh, there she is right down there. Let's see if we can get this one. Does anybody else have picky tarantulas? Like this species will only eat crickets. I've tried feeding mealworms, I've tried the roaches. Some of the tarantulas will eat nothing but the crickets, which I don't mind, but I prefer they ate something that I bred. I don't breed crickets anymore. I tried that. That was a nightmare. I never want to do that again. Yeah, the previous Rochelle was Harpacteria pulcher piece. Depending on when you got here, there was also Harpacteria nemaquensis. Yeah, I'm with you, Maxie. I've never had a pre-kill for anything. Never had the need to. Oh, you missed it earlier, Maxie. After they paired, the Pamphobeteus macala male ran to the end of the table, jumped off the table onto the chair, and then took off. Had to go catch him. Ceratobris darlingi, darlingi, depending on what everybody calls them. There we go. There we go. No, this is just on the phone. The camera can't do lives. Yeah, the darlingis are awesome. I love these guys. I want to get the Marshali. At first, I didn't think I was going to like these guys, honestly. In the beginning, I never really wanted to go with the baboons. I didn't really have an interest for baboons. And then, just one day, it just clicked, and I was like, man, these baboons, they're kind of my favorite now. The old world are the way to go. It sucks that the old world baboons, they're all normally burrowed in the ground most of the time. But like these guys, the Darlingi, they like to web up a lot. So they're usually, I can catch them out on top until I go to open their enclosure to feed them or something. And then they'll go run in their burrow and retreat. But these ones are pretty good eaters. Alright, so let's see what else we have. This one's definitely going to need a rehouse soon. This is the Nandu Colorado Velocis. So I'm trying to get, not sure exactly where. This one just molted as well. That's it? Not even going to turn around and look at us? Yeah, Rochelle, my Balfouri, I've actually paired her 3 times now. The first time was nuts. If you go back and look the very first time, I didn't give her enough time to get settled into her enclosure, and she chomped into my male and bit him through the brain. And yeah, it didn't work out so well. But luckily, with some thinking of my buddy Drew, with some super glue, we patched him up, and then over the next couple weeks, I didn't think he was going to make it. So I just made him drink water, put him over a water bowl constantly, and constantly poked and prodded him with a paintbrush and made him walk around. And he was real sluggish, and I didn't think he was going to make it, but he eventually pulled through. And if you go back, there's 2 videos of successfully mating the Balfouri, and that's actually the same exact male. So he actually made a full comeback and came back and paired twice, but then she molded out. So that kind of was a bummer on that end. So I need another mature male Monosyntropus Balfouri, but Edward, Tyndall, and Sarah are sending me one as soon as this weather breaks. This weather's been crazy. Alright, so Colorado Velocis. Alright, so this is the one of the NCI Gold communals. There's a couple molts in there, so I know they're down there doing something. Growing, which is good. I don't like to pick the molts out too much when They're underneath all the webs. Old cricket. I always just drop quite a few in the communal. Wait and see if any come up. Yeah, I agree. Baboons are definitely like chips. Like Pringles. Can't have just one. Yeah, that video of him getting chomped was terrible. I really didn't think he was going to make it. But he was strong. Get down there. He was strong and made a full comeback. And I don't know, like I honestly don't know if it was because I was pushing him around with the paintbrush every day, making him move. So that way he wasn't just sitting still and the toxins from the venom were taking over. Maybe him moving around might have, you know, spread it out more or helped with something. Who knows? Maybe it was just by pure luck that he made a comeback. But he made a full recovery and paired with her twice. Then she molted out, and then he died not that long ago. So I couldn't even pair him again. Yeah, it definitely sucked that she molted out. I was really looking forward to that, especially after the amazing story of that male. I really wanted him to have babies. But no luck there. It's alright. Once Edward and Sarah send me the other male, we'll try again. And at least this time I know her molt date. Before I didn't know her molt date. I didn't know when she molted. So it was kind of a gamble. Alright, none of these guys are coming out. Let's grab the other heel. This is the other NCI Gold communal. Do the same thing, drop a couple crickets in there. These communals, even though a lot of people are doing them, they're not my favorite communal because I've lost a couple in each one. So even though they will live together, it seems like it's all a matter of how long. Alright, none of the NC want to come out. Alright, let's try the Lycophyllum imaginensis. before we do that, let's try the Formiglochilus rufus. Nope. No cricket. Nothing from this one either, huh? He hasn't eaten in a while, so we'll leave that in there. Check on it over there. I don't know if you guys were around earlier. I was telling you about the Dolichophylla diamantinensis. How I had gave her a superworm. Gave her a superworm not too long ago, and she didn't eat it apparently, and it turned into a beetle. And I noticed it the other day, and the beetle was in here tearing up all her webs. So she's got to rebuild them all, because look how raggedy they look. They were perfect before. She's beautiful. She's one of my favorites. Don't normally get a prep post from her. She's usually pretty good. She might be a little pissed off that that beetle wrecked her house. Just waiting for it to move. Come on, just move a little bit. Just wiggle. Yeah, the Formiglochilus rufus they can be pretty quick, and they like to bolt. Luckily, I haven't had any problems with that one. My buddy Byron sent me that one, so that was pretty awesome. He sent me a picture of it. I really liked it. He's like, "Oh, all right, well, I'm sending you one." So that was really cool of him. I've made a lot of good friends in this hobby, and I've gotten a lot of stuff from people, different collectors, different hobbyists that help me grow my collection. So I'm extremely appreciative of that. Everyone always says these look like a miniature green bottle blue. They're chromatopelma kind of pubescence, but I think they're crazy. Like, yeah, they share some of the same features, but you can definitely tell the difference. I don't know if Jess is still in here, Kat. You keep any true spiders, Maxie? Nobody wants to eat tonight. Need to find another male for her. She's beautiful. She's definitely high up on my favorites list. I don't know if the camera's picking up all her colors, but she's amazing. Her colors are so crazy. I already got the beetle out. I definitely got the beetle out. As soon as I saw it in there, he was just tearing through her webs. You can see how distraught they look. They were perfect. And I was saying, through the vent holes, I took the skewers and put them through, because before she would just web up in the corner. So I wanted to give her something to attach to, and she makes these awesome webs and these skewers. Once she gets them all redone, I have to show you again. They look terrible. They're usually perfect. There's a smaller Demantinensis in here. There she is. So let's see if she'll take a cricket. I love this. Like, collecting, like, it's like Pokemon. I want to catch them all. And if I could afford to, I definitely would. I try to get more whenever I can, whenever it's in the budget, which is almost never. So I started getting into the breeding aspect of it just so I could, make some extra money and also put money back into the hobby. gain more breeding projects, different things. You'll find if I'm a Johnny Cashy or something I'm really looking forward to. I think I'm the only one now in the country with breeding pairs of those, and I have the most adults. What, 13 of them, and I have a couple more coming soon. I doubt she'll eat, but we can try. Well, thank you. Still nowhere near where I want to be, but I love it. How many do you have in your collection? She never likes to eat on camera. I got her to tongue feed one time. Oh, figured I'd give it a shot. I love watching the Celedonia eat. They're such slow growers. In between molts, they almost grow nothing. There's almost like no growth. Minimal growth with this species. Which expo? I don't think she'll eat, but we'll try. This is the Hapalopus Columbia large. These are another awesome dwarf species. $350. You got me beat. Oh, look at that. How awesome was that? Now that was a badass takedown. Man, good thing it's delayed so I can get to watch that replay. That was badass. Wait, it's really delayed, but wait till you see this takedown. That was awesome. I'm very impressed. How many different species do you have? Watch this. It's about to go down. Boom. On her back. Flipped over. She's like, I am the champion. A bit more water. Put her over there. And I think that's all that we'll possibly eat tonight. Well, maybe not. Diablo Pelosi might eat. Let's see. Bye-bye, crickets. You're about to be demolished. You're a goner. Almost. Pretty good. See, that's still a decent amount of variety. You said no variety. I mean, made me think like only a couple different things. In the New England Expo, you ever go to White Plains over in New York? This is the Brachypelmo albopilosum. Alright, I'll leave that one in there for right now. I don't think the vegans will eat because she is a fatty. But because she's a fatty, she might. I always get distracted looking around the room. All the time. There. She must have put a hole in the bottom of this water bowl or something. Because this one keeps leaking really quick. I keep trying to keep it filled because there's lots and lots of springtails in there. Tons of them. She's torn between the two. She's like, what do I pick? Yeah, it's hard not to get sucked in once you get in there. Somebody's always doing something. Nighttime's especially the best time to observe. Everybody tends to be out all the time. See all the springtails in their water bowl? There's tons of them. Then when I want to make springtail culture, I always come in this one because they seem to repopulate in this one the most. I'll take this water bowl and then pour it into another container with some charcoal and just keep repopulating the springtails. There she goes. Oh, catch and release. That's not bad. 35 is a good variety. I don't have much variety. Wrong. White Plains is good. I wish there was more tarantula dealers there. It's mainly reptile. There's a couple different tarantula, but not too many. Missouri is going to be the awesome one. Tinley in Illinois, that one was awesome. Went to Tinley in October. This April, I'll be going to Missouri for the Tarantula Takeover. I'm a sponsor for that show. Dark Den's coming over from Croatia. There's going to be a bunch of us YouTubers there for our meet and greets, all kinds of stuff. It's the Show Me Snakes show, but it's with the Tarantula Takeover. So there's going to be, supposed to be all kinds of tarantula sellers there. But I'm going to go out there. I'm going to stay with my buddy Dustin from Simply Spiders and check it out. Meet up with a bunch of other friends. It's definitely going to be awesome. Yeah, Rochelle, definitely. If you're at the show and you see me, make sure you come say hi. I'll have stickers and everything. So if you want a sticker, make sure you come say hi. Yeah, these 2-ounce deli cups, I love these. I would, like in the smaller slings, they're too big for that, obviously. That's why when you were saying something about the half-ounce deli cups, I'd really like to check them out. Because these tattoo cups that Edward and Sarah sent me, they work great for the small slings, but there's that point where they get a little bit too small for something like this Vegans. But these 2-ounce ones work good for these. If there was something, if I had like something a little smaller, I'd probably use that. But this works great. I catch her in the water bowl all the time drinking, so it works great for her. I love the people that think tarantulas can't, that they'll drown in a water bowl. And I get it, from the pet stores and everything, you hear all that stuff all the time. For the longest time, that was just normal. You put sponges in the water bowl, but and all these years later, you figure it out from different people. Tarantulas can drink out of a water bowl completely fine. They float on top of water. You actually have to try to drown a tarantula. And they got the book lungs and everything, so there's no drowning a tarantula without, so definitely trying. It is. It's like a little tarantula koi pond with springtails. Yeah, they reproduce really quick. I just emptied this water bowl into a springtail culture last week. I think it was last week. I'll have to check when the video was either way. And there's already this many back in here. What else can we feed? Everything else is fed. Alright, let's put the vegans away. See if Big Boy wants to eat. See, a lot of people have problems with Pac-Man frogs and keeping them alive. You gotta keep this substrate real swampy. I've tried a couple different things, and this is the only way I've been able to keep them successfully. Is keep them swampy. They like it real wet. So far, I've had no problems with them. I taught my niece Catalina how to keep hers and set hers up for her. And same thing, you know, she's got the heat mat on the back side. You know, you wet the substrate really damp, and then put the heat pad on the back side, and then the condensation just recirculates on the top of the container. And just keeps it nice and wet. That seems to be the way they like it the best. My buddy Kelly Fornes is up in Connecticut. That's not too far from New Hampshire, right? Alright, Mr. Frog. Let's put you away. This is the Pamphibedius macala that has previously been paired. Hopefully she's going to fatten up and give a nice stack. Let's see if she wants a roach. I need to get some more superworms. I ran out of superworms, and my beetles weren't reproducing the way I wanted them to in the superworm farm, so yeah, that crunch. So hopefully she'll start putting on some weight. And give me a good sack. Hopefully. We will find out in due time. Alright, so we'll put her away, let her finish her last meal. Finish her meal. Ah, nice. Don't forget to check out Spender, the online Facebook group for all your mating tarantula date needs. Then we got Small Town Exotics. Make sure you check them out on YouTube. We got Tarantula Shani. Make sure you check her out on YouTube. And then definitely check out Cool Critters with Cat with a K. Not a C. Cat with a K. That's my niece. She's trying to get to 200 subscribers. She's at about 152 now. I think 2 people subscribed earlier, they said. So that's about 154. So she's still got a little bit to go. But that's all I have for tonight for you guys. I'm about to go eat my dinner finally and try to get a shower and relax. I got some urticating hairs on me from when they were kicking earlier. But do me a favor, once I end this live, go do yourself a favor and go back and check out that Pamphibedius macala mating video. Check that out in the beginning. Let me know what you think about that. That was pretty exciting. So, alright, I'll catch you. Maybe I'll try and do something tomorrow. Not sure. But if not, I'll see you during the week. Thanks for hanging out and, you know, having good conversations. I appreciate it. Take it easy, guys.